I gave you my heart.
Alright guys, I finally made it home. Look, I'm got roofing shit all over me. I had to coat this roof. It was really bad. It was worse than I anticipated. I mean, I got home probably 30-40 minutes ago maybe. Look what time it is. It's like 8:30. It's been dark. But I had to wait for the lady to come bring me a check and my friend come get his ladder. My friend has a painting business. Because I got my car, I don't have my truck anymore, so I can't really tow the ladder on it. I got to get me another work truck. But I'm tired as hell. I wasn't able to get this hooked up even if I was home, because I'm gonna have to go buy some 12 gauge wire from Walmart to hook up the 15s to this amp. I got the power wire and everything. I got the 0 gauge and all that. But I needed the 6 gauge to hook the subs up, because I was using that other 6 gauge for the 215s. But I'm gonna use it in the morning. I'm gonna run the American base and hook them up. I'm gonna get up early and go out there and throw them. I got the box in here because that caulking was taking forever to dry, but it's warm in the house, so it's dry now. So I can put the tins, put my 2 tins in that box. In the morning, I'm gonna go out there and get the wire out of my car and splice a little bit of it and cut it and put it in there. But the wire, everything came in. This here came in. This is the distribution block. It's 0 gauge all the way around. 1 0 gauge coming from the battery is gonna go in there, and then 2 0 gauge coming out. 1 for the Smart 3, 1 for the Audio Legion. And I got more lugs, because I got power and ground wire 0 gauge that I can use out in the car. So that ain't the problem. The problem is I ain't got the speaker wire, and they didn't send the fuses. I don't know what happened at Amazon. I'm going to show you what they told me. Hold on here. Let me get on here. Go to my orders. See? Undeliverable. Tap for details. Oh, hold on here. Show my damn address. Track package. Unfortunately, a problem occurred during shipping, and we had to cancel your delivery. The package is being returned, and we will issue a refund within 3 to 5 business days after the return is processed. We are very sorry for the inconvenience. Yeah, and it's a big freaking inconvenience, because really I can't hook up none of this shit without it, because I got 1 fuse box. I was just replacing 1, so I really only need 1. You know what I mean? So anyway, you know, they should give me my money back right away if they screwed up. But it showed that it was in Miami last I looked, and that's why I was like, everything else was here in Kentucky, and then I seen this morning, said it was still in Miami, and I was like, what the hell? I said, well, maybe they haven't updated it. But something must have happened. Either the package got smashed, or who knows what happened. Maybe the tractor trailer was in an accident. I don't know, but I ain't getting it. So I'm going to go to Walmart, get some 12 gauge just to run the 15s, because they're only 750 RMS. I'm going to use the 6 gauge I got in the car to run those American base. I'm going to try to get that shit in the morning. I got an appointment tomorrow afternoon, so, you know, I haven't had a day off from work yet. I work my job 6 days a week, and I just did that roof job today, because that's what I do for a living, is roofs. I work for myself. But this year, due to COVID, it was too slow, so I got a regular job doing lawn maintenance. And like you seen in my video, I do the gas line too. Some of that work's brutal. But I mean, it's good for you, I guess, you know. But I'd rather be doing my roofing, because what I made today doing that roof is what I make all week doing lawn maintenance. So, you know, I miss working for myself. Hopefully I get some more accounts out of this and this COVID crap goes away. But in this box here is the Audio Legion. I'm fixing to open it up. I'm real excited about it. It's a Korean board. I've never owned an Audio Legion. So I've heard good things about it from what I've seen on the dynos. Dropping Hertz has a few dyno videos on the bigger models. So let me open this box and we'll check it out. Alright, they had it inside this big giant box. I guess they used that cardboard stuffing to protect it. But I mean, look at the box itself. It's like, I mean, this thing was sitting in here. Oh damn, this thing's heavy. For a 1600 watt amp, this thing's heavy as shit. It was like that. So it had room to move back and forth in here. So hopefully it didn't get damaged. That's kind of dumb, the way to pack it, in my opinion. Should have been in a box a little bit smaller and packed with peanuts or something. You know, the styrofoam peanuts or them little balloon things. Anyway, let's open her up and look. Oh, it's in another box. Alright, well, hold on a second. Alright, there it is. I guess this is probably the bass knob, most likely. It's hard to do stuff one-handed. Need to make a GoPro. It's hard to film with this old crappy old LG phone. I just never have the money because I'm always spending all my money on this car audio stuff. I bought that Scar RP2000 brand new and traded it for those 15s. That was 250 bucks. A little bass knob. It's metal though. Oh yeah. I like that it's metal. This is bass control, minimum max, and it's got a power light on it. But it's metal. That's decent. What's this? Ooh, the manual's all scrambled or squished up. See what it says back here. Oh, it has all the wattage. So the 1600 is right here. Because this one's got the 1200, the 4-channel ones, the 700. But here's the 1600. 550 times 1 channel, 1000 times 1 channel, 15 times 1 channel. Oh, and here it says the mode, 4 ohms. So 500 at 550 at 4 ohms, 1000 at 2 ohms, and 1560 at 2 ohms. I mean 1 ohm. And if you, these are, oh, that's why they have other ratings, because you can strap these. So at, I guess, what is that strapped? 4 ohms strapped, 2000 watts, and 2 ohms strapped, 3000 watts. See, it says 150 amp fuse, link 250. Cool. Well, let me get this amp out of the plastic. This is a heavy little amp, man. Damn. This the heaviest 1500 watt amp ever, because the other 1500 watt, that audio pipe that I had, wasn't half as heavy as this thing. This is a Korean board. This is a nice amplifier, man. Tiffany style RCAs. See, it don't have a bass boost, but I did see their bigger models have a bass boost on it. So I don't know why they didn't put it on these ones. I don't need it. It's useless for me, really. I don't know who uses bass boost. It introduces clipping. All I need is the gain and the low pass. I don't even use the subsonic hardly ever, even though I use ported boxes. But I guess I should. I used to, but I don't know. My shit runs good if I don't use the subsonic. But there's for the bass knob, and it's got master and slave, which is RCA Tiffany. So you can strap another one of these and get 3000 watts, but that'd be at 2 ohms. I don't know about 1 ohm. I don't think it does it at 1 ohm. Power and ground, they don't look like 0 gauge though. It looks like, to me, that looks like 4 gauge. But I do have some 0 gauge to 4 gauge adapters, thank God. I might have them in the Smart 3, but I don't have to put those in the Smart 3 because I can run the wire straight into the Smart 3 because it's got oversized 0 gauge inputs. So I might take them off and buy me some more reducers. I do have 4 gauge to 8 gauge reducers also that I could run here for the speakers, but that 6 gauge will go in here because that looks like about 8 gauge, so I think I can squeeze the 6 gauge in here. If not, I'll use them reducers. I couldn't use the reducers on the Smart 3 because it only has 2 speaker inputs and they're this close together like that, so the reducers will touch each other. They won't even go in because they're too close together. But on this I could, because it's got freaking hook up 2 subs. But I mean, no matter if you can't bridge this because this is a monoblock amp, so it's bridged internally. So no matter how you do it, it's always going to be the same. But yeah, this is a nice heavy amplifier. I mean, let me see. Let me turn the light on this. Kind of get a little look at the guts. I know it has 4 of those transformers in it. I'm not going to take it off because of the quality control and avoid the warranty in case something happens to this thing. But you can kind of look in there and see. 1, 2. There's 1, 2, 3. One of them's the filter somewhere. Got some big caps in there. See if we can see what they say. Trying to look in there and see. Yeah, hell. Just trying to get the right angle. Maybe we can see what kind of caps they are. I can't really tell. But you can look down in there and see those transformers. It's a heavy amp though. This is going to run those 15s good. I bet this will run that American bass good. I'd like to get the what's the bigger one? It ain't on this one, but they got a 3,000 watt one. But this is a Korean board. Hold on a second, I'm gonna open the manual up. Just a basic manual. Shows you how to strap them together. You know, how to run your different fuses on it. It says recommend use 12 gauge speaker cables. It said something on the other page, I think it said 4 gauge wire for the power, because that's what the power inputs are. I was going to get the SK Scar. It was a little more, not much more. I could have got it too, but I just wanted to try something different other than Scar, because I've owned the Scar amp. Not a SK I haven't, but I kind of should have got the SK because it's got the clip monitor and it's got 0 gauge inputs, but this will work good. It says somewhere on here, I read it, where it said 4 gauge. Yeah, 4 gauge is recommended, but I'm going to run 0 gauge. I'm just going to have reducers. I'm going to use them reducers I got, because I don't need them for the Smart 3. I just have them on there to run the wire cleaner, because it's got 0 gauge input, so I can take them off that wire and run them on this, the 0 to 4 gauge. But it's just a basic manual. And then it shows you how to different configurations for speakers on different models. Those are like the 4-channel amps. And then here's for the 700. And the last page is probably 1600. It's so crumbled up, man. They just jammed it in there. That's the 1200 and the 1600. Shows you how to run it like that. Or if you strap it, it says daisy chain them, link them together. Shows you how to do the wiring for it. You run like both positives and then both negatives together. So anyway, that's it for this. You know, it's got a really long RCA jack, probably 17 foot. I mean, not RCA, phone cable jack for the bass knob, metal bass knob. It came with Allen keys and screws, which I won't use them little weak screws to screw this down. I'll use something bigger and better. So I got that distribution block, and I was supposed to have two 150 amp fuse blocks. Didn't come in with a 6-gauge wire. But there's the Audio Legion. And this, I'm telling you, man, this thing is a heavy amp. To be so small like that, this thing's heavy as hell. It's heavier than the Smart 3. So I guarantee you this thing's going to push out over 1,500 watts. It'll probably put out up to 2,000, I guarantee it. Maybe more. These Audio Legions known to put out more. It's a decent looking amp too. The heatsink looks really nice on it. Looks real clean and sleek. You know what I mean? I like it. I like it's got those Tiffany style RCAs. Signal's going to sound real good through this. So I don't want that. That's going to be on master. It is on master. Anyway, I can't wait to hook this up and check it out. See what them 15s sound like with this on it. I know what they sound like with the Smart 3, but that's overpowering them because they're only 750 RMS. Those American Bass are 1,500, so these belong on the Smart 3. Those are perfect for them, and this is perfect for the 15s. And the bad thing is I got to put that box in the trunk because it won't fit on top of the 15 box. It'll fit in the front, but the roof goes down, so I didn't anticipate that. It's no big deal though. I got that good check today. I'm getting another couple hundred tomorrow, and then Friday I'll get my regular paycheck from my other job, which is not going to be as good this week because I didn't work but a couple hours yesterday, and I'm not working tomorrow. They wanted me to, but I worked too late on this roof, and I got an appointment. I was only going to work a couple hours tomorrow and then go to my appointment because tomorrow night I got to go to Hazard, Kentucky, which is a 2-hour drive. They'll be at the hotel. We're doing the gas line. I'll be there till Wednesday night again. We're going to do that every week till we get it done. So, kind of sucks. I hate having to drive way the hell over there. But I'm going to try to get this stuff hooked up in the morning. If I can get the wire and stuff I need from Walmart and the fuse blocks. I don't know if they'll have it or not. I'll just get some 12 gauge to run the speaker wire to the 15s because the 15s ain't that serious until I can get the 6 gauge in, you know, or 8 gauge, either one. But I'm definitely gonna get the American Bass going pretty good. They'll probably sound pretty good because I had the American Bass in the trunk with the port facing back, and you guys seen those videos. That thing was hitting way harder than how it is now. But with the 15s facing forward and it's sealed off like that, it sounds good and it punches pretty hard. So I think a combination with the 15s facing forward and sealed off and the 10s in the trunk, it's going to sound really good. But like I said in my last video, that's just temporary because within another week and a half, 2 weeks, I'm taking all that out, and I'm going to build a 4th order in the back where the back seats are and have the two 15s in the back. Not in the trunk, but in the back part where the seats are, facing up, inverted, and then the two front, right in front of it, the two 10s, and they're each going to be in sealed box. Well, not each, like the two 15s will be in one big sealed box, and then the two 10s will be in one big sealed box for whatever the specs are, you know. So that'll work better, and all 4 of them be inverted. And then I'm going to build wood up to the ceiling or the roof of the car and have it come all the way towards the front where the 10s are, right in front of the 10s, and have it come down, and then I'll have a big rectangle blow through, you know. It'll just be a big blow through port. I think that's going to rock the car. What do you guys think? And then I'm going to get that alternator soon because I just did this job. I got the extra money. And then get an excess power battery Man, it's gonna be sweet. So I'll have power. Oh, and I gotta do the big 3. I get all that done, man, I'll be happy. Then the only thing I gotta do is get more door speakers, because I got 2 Scar 6.5s in the doors and 2 Scar 6.5 mids in the rear deck, which they're gonna have to come out when I make that blow through. And I got 2 DS18 tweeters. But I want to get more mid-range and just line my whole doors up like everybody else does, make pods and whatever. Love these American bass though. This thing, man, this is that brand new one. Ain't never seen power. I'm telling you, when you first get these things, this thing's so stiff, I can't even push it down. I'm pushing hard on that thing. This one I played, I can push it a little bit. The one that's blowed, it's not blowed super bad. I mean, it's blowed, but I'm gonna recone it with something else. Anyway, I've been talking forever. This is the Audio Legion 1600.1D. It's a heavy amp. Tomorrow, if I got time, I'll make a little video of it playing and see how it sounds. So, look forward to that, guys. Sorry I couldn't get home to hook all this up. I wouldn't be able to anyway because of Amazon, messing up my order. But at least I got the amp. Oh my God, that thing is super heavy though. But anyway, that's all for tonight, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for all the new subscribers. I seen we were up to like 145, 146, something like that. I think it's 146. I think like 6 people subscribed today. Because I was up to 140 and then I lost somebody. It went down to 139. I don't know who left. Maybe because of a couple of those night videos I did. I ain't going to make no more of those night videos because I have to stand too close to the car and it distorts the mic on the camera. And I guess maybe people didn't like that. So, only if it's sunny out, I'm going to be making videos from now on. Unless I'm just talking. But that's it for tonight, guys. I'll catch you guys in the next one. And the next one should be this Audio Legion playing. So, that's something to look forward to. So, I took the bass knob out real quick before I go. See? Metal. Nice. It's got like a... Nice. It don't got like how usually it just flows freely, the bass knobs. This one got like a click feeling. Like, it feels like click, 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 click. That's nice. I like that. I got the MVX bass knob hooked up to the RCA jacks, which is, it's going to control the signal for both amplifiers. It'll be a cutoff, but this one's going to have its own bass knob. So if I don't want to cut off the Smart 3, but I want to turn this down, the 15s or something, I can do it through this. Because I'm going to run a signal wire. The Smart 3 has an output. So I'm just going to run a signal, and I got a Y splitter. I got 2 of them actually. You guys seen them when I had that line converter. But I don't use them. I took them off. But I'm gonna hook one of those Y splitters, and then I can run 2 RCA cables from it to this, and I'm gonna run the signal out of the output of the Smart 3 to this, and make it easier, so I ain't gotta run 17 feet all the way to the car and the Y splitter and all that crap. Anyway, that's all for tonight, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Hope you enjoy the video. Let me take this light off. Late.